welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday, everybody. It's the fat girl back with more fat girl magic, honey. Listen, no one should be judging, so take several seats and let's sip this tea. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, y'all. I'm back from the hospital. There's an echo in the house. I'm not at my own house. I'm at a friend's place. Listen, honey, if you're joining us for the first time, please do subscribe and hit the bell because listen, honey, this is where the party's at. Okay, today there's no party. I am not wearing any makeup, you guys. Sorry. I'm still, I think, in the process of, like transplanting, like from being in hospital to now being at home, the sleeping patterns. I'm getting used to my new medication. So yeah, I'm trying my best though. I did put on some makeup, some lipstick for you guys. Yes, the queen with ombre lips. But that's about it, you guys. Listen, I've dyed my hair blonde. After I left the hospital, I wanted to go gray, but this is how far I could allow the bleach to damage my hair. You see, so I'm blonde now. I've got ombre blonde hair. I've got ombre lips. Listen, child, the queen is back, honey. Okay, first of all, I want to address my stay in the hospital. Okay, I got admitted at the hospital. I'll put the clip right there. I posted it on my Facebook. I think on my Instagram as well. I don't remember. On the 19th of November, that is when I got admitted in hospital. So that day was hard. That day was difficult for me. My friend that I'm with now dropped me off at the hospital, and because of COVID, she couldn't go in. She could just leave me by the gate, and the security guards would escort me inside and help me with my luggage and everything. So then the walk from the gate to the hospital is a bit lengthy. It's then that everything started kicking me. Okay, fine, what am I going to expect inside? Okay, if I walk in and I see crazy people, then what's going to happen? Am I also going to go crazy? Because before I went to the hospital, a lot of people sent me messages. You guys, a lot of people were encouraging. I will not lie. I'm grateful for the support system that I have. I've got an amazing support system. That is undeniable. But at the same time, there were other people that were supporting me. Let's not get it wrong. But their support was from a very good place, but it was and heighten my anxiety, because a lot of people said you're going to see a lot of crazy people there. There's a lot of people that have been to that hospital that came out crazier. People that when you get there, you're going to see people that have been through more than what you're going through. So that is also going to throw you off. I'll put the messages right here I'll put the messages, some of the things that people were saying, so that it doesn't look like I am, exaggerating. But someone even said, listen, when you come back from there, you're going to be fat, you're going to be medicated, all you're going to get there is medication and food, and you're just going to be fat. So I was anxious. But then again, I had a good support system. I had people that were saying to me, listen, you're going there for your own mental health. This is an investment for your health. So go through with it. So the 19th, I was supposed to check into the hospital. I'm getting anxious. I think at 8 in the morning, between 8 and 9, but I was late, obviously, because I can't sleep at night. So in the morning, that is when I'm able to just sleep a bit. So I got to the hospital late. So I walked in the doors. You know how COVID and its regulations are. I got sanitized, they changed my mask, gave me a new mask, and the nurses are phenomenal, you guys. Like from the moment I walked in, I had a wig on, and someone was like, "Oh, this one nurse at the door. Oh, you've got such a beautiful hair. I mean, you've got such a beautiful wig. Where did you get it? Blah blah blah." You know, things that make you not as anxious about walking in and actually being in the hospital. So I got checked in, they looked at my referrals, I got tested for COVID before I went there. I tested 3 days before my admission, so I tested I think on the 16th, and then I was in hospital. Okay, then another nurse took me in because I was supposed to be quarantined for 24 hours after admission. So the nurse and I went in, they gave me a little pee bottle. I put the picture right there. They gave me a little pee bottle, and already I had my identification band. So yeah, so I went in nervous, anxious, then I just started crying. I remember because I hadn't seen any patients. So in my head, I think I was thinking everyone is tied to their bed. So I just started getting anxious and just nervous and, you know, like paranoid even. After the nurse calmed me down, they took my blood pressure, they tested my sugar, and then I went in, signed documents. So I had this little thing to pee in, this little cup, because they wanted to run tests. So I stayed in isolation for 24 hours. I met amazing people. You guys have no idea. I don't know how to describe it to you. I met people that were cautious with your feelings. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I met people that knew how to talk to you so that you don't feel delusional. I met people that, so my roommates at quarantine are the people that arrived on the same day as me. So it was 3 other ladies. Because of confidentiality and the laws of the hospital, I can't put their pictures up, I can't disclose their names or none of that. But they were amazing people. I still talk to them every single day. I message them all the time. It was like, you know, I was at a place where I belonged and I could fit in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you've got depression, you feel like, you know, like you don't belong and you're different from other people. People don't get it. People, yeah, I make fun of it as well, but people don't understand how internally you are hurting. So I met, listen honey, I still have the burp, it's not shy. Anyway, so I met gorgeous people that made me feel like, you know what, we'll pull through, we're here together. So I made friends. But after 24 hours, they left. So I was told that my doctor requested that I stay in high care for the rest of the weekend because I'm going to be on new medication that might make me dizzy, that might make me lightheaded. So I might, you know, like fall or faint or whatever. So already I was like, oh. But then my roommates left, the friends that I made. Then I started getting anxious. Then I started feeling like, okay. And then I just started crying again. Then I got moved from isolation to a high care ward. And when I got in there, I met another beautiful soul. Oh, that one is my friend also. Like, guys, it is an amazing experience. So I moved into this room, and then one nurse could see that, listen, I am starting to get anxious again. I'm starting to, go back to that state where I was when I first checked into the hospital. Then she came to me and she was like, listen, girl, I'm going to be real and I'm going to be frank with you. You're going to meet people here. People leave this hospital all the time. People live in the hospital all the time. People are going in and out. You can't connect yourself to other people like that. Everyone's got their own journey that they're supposed to go through. So don't put pressure on yourself. We're here for you. We support you. Trust your process, your individual process. And I think also what helped me was my open-mindedness. Like, I didn't want to know it all. I didn't want to be stuck on my opinions of what I expected. You understand? So I moved into this ward. There was another patient there, this girl that is my friend that I love and adore. We spent the weekend together. Oh my gosh. Then my family came to fetch my daughter. My mom asked me if it was okay with me, and I said it was fine. So my sister came down to PE, and she fetched my daughter. They packed, and they came to see me at the hospital. Yo! Do you understand how emotional this has been? It's only been 2 days. First day I was crying. Second day I'm crying again. And then now I'm seeing my daughter leave PE, and I'm seeing my sister that I've missed also for so long. And they already gave the security guards my gifts. She brought me this beautiful flower. Oh my gosh, and the message was heartwarming, but I could not go close to the gate. I could stand, to me it looked like 3-4 meters because of COVID, and I had to have a nurse walk down with me because I was on this medication. And we're supposed to walk slowly so that you feel everything. If you're getting lightheaded, then you know what to do. So I saw my daughter and I saw my sister, and I couldn't touch them. And then I just started crying. And then my sister started crying, my daughter started crying. But I think it was tears of joy more than anything that I was seeing them. Then I spent the weekend in high care where I was monitored all the time. My sugar was watched, I think, 3 times a day. They were testing my sugar, they were checking on it. And my blood pressure and my pulse. So my anxiety was still high. They say it has to be below 100. I was hitting 120, 130 even, and sometimes they would turn the monitor away from me so that I don't see it. So my anxiety was bad. And then my doctor came to see me the Monday, and I got discharged from high care into general ward, where now you're allowed to go to the shower alone. You go downstairs to eat your breakfast. You go to the nurse's station for your medication, where now you start being responsible. And like daily activities. You have to be at breakfast at 8. Breakfast is between 8 and 9. So by that time you need to be washed. Your bed needs to be made. You need to wear decent clothes, and you have to go downstairs to eat your breakfast. Then after breakfast, you go to the nurse's station. For me, I had to, because I had to take my medication in the morning as well. So, and then after that, there's exercises. Listen, honey, none of that stuff that people were saying was true. Then after that, there's exercises from 10:30, I think. It's like a 45 to an hour thing. Nice activities, nothing strenuous, nothing hectic. And then you go back, you have your lunch. Lunch was from 12:30, I think. From lunch, those that have to take their meds go for their meds. I didn't have anything for lunch. And then you go to your group therapy. Oh, guys, if you have mental illness, I personally would advise you to go to Hunters Craig Life Hospital. That is where I got my treatment. Oh, it was beautiful. That is when I could exhale and, talk to people. There was a session where we had to turn our chairs, face each other, and just talk. Oh my God, I met such beautiful souls. I'll put the pictures of some of the things that we wrote that day. So we were asked by our therapist to write words, just one word about the person that you've met today. So we all had postcards. I was wearing pink that day. So I got a pink postcard. So everyone had something to say about me in the pink postcards. I'll post the pictures right there. I will treasure these postcards for the rest of my life. I'm going to laminate them and I'm going to keep them, because if you have met someone, most of the people in my group therapy aren't people that I was in the rooms with. So some of the faces were new, are people that I've never met. And already someone says, "You are sunshine." Those things touched my heart. I felt that, oh my gosh, if people that I don't know that well could easily confirm things that people have been telling me, then really I'm beautiful, then really I'm sunshine, then really I'm positive, and these things are meaningful to me. So, and then from there I had a one-on-one session with an occupational therapist. Remember, at the hospital they give you your medication, right? But also it's more of what the problem isn't medical. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, we're giving you medicine to cope with what you're going through, but some things are internal, and we have to open those things up and we have to bring them to the surface for them to heal. Whew. My first session with my occupational therapist. So it was nice. She's a nice lady. I like her. We used to vibe in the corridors, and So I got into my one session and that was hectic. I think that was the worst panic attack I've ever had, because now I had to explain to someone that doesn't know me, doesn't know my situation. I have to get into detail, and I have to, heal open up that wound, that plaster that I put on. I had to wrap it off and go into it. Sure, that was hard. I had the worst panic attack of my life, but she was there. She calmed me down. She talked to me. She reminded me to breathe. She told me everything that I was supposed to do so that I could gradually stop being anxious, bring down my heartbeat, bring down my pulse. So after that, we decided to stop the session because it was too hectic. Then I got from occupational therapy, I went to individual therapy. Then I still had to meet my psychologist in one day. Before that, I had to meet my psychiatrist. So when I was down there, I got a call that my psychiatrist was ready to see me. So I went up, and I was still panicked, and I was still trying to remember to breathe and all of that. So I spoke to my doctor. I'm sorry I'm going into detail. Usually my videos are not this long, but a lot of people will benefit from this. You understand? So I met my doctor, and she asked me how I was sleeping. I told her the new medication is helping me sleep better. I'm sleeping at night. Also, with anxiety, I'm still battling. I am going through the most with my anxiety. I'm anxious 24/7. My heartbeat, my pulse is always up. I don't know how to bring it down. So my doctor said, listen, I will not increase your dosage now. Maybe it's because you're in a new environment, but we'll watch your heartbeat and your pulse and everything. So from there, I left to my psychologist. I had a new psychologist. I changed my old one because I thought and I felt that for me, she wasn't being what I wanted at the time. You understand? So I got this new psychologist. Oh yes, honey. That one is a diva just like me, so we could connect. Then I had to open up wounds. I had to talk about things that I've never told anyone. Some of the things my old psychologist knew, but with this one I was comfortable enough to open up about new stuff. So we talked. Emotionally, it was exhausting. I felt that I was done for the day. I went downstairs. I was already downstairs. I went to the dining hall. I had my dinner. I went to my room and I slept because emotionally I was out. Then things just started getting better. You know, when you've talked about something and then all of a sudden, and then my psychologist gave me homework, the stuff you have to write, do this, do that. I did all of that and already I was starting to feel better. Then one day I just woke up and my roommate was like, girl, do your lashes. Do your eyebrows. At least do your eyebrows. So I was like, oh yes, honey. I did my brows and everyone was so impressed. Oh my gosh, you got such beautiful brows, blah, 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 blah. Then time went on and then this one day, I'll put the picture right here. I woke up and I felt good. You know, like I felt like myself. I felt like all that weight that was on my shoulders, all the things that were stuck in my head, all the emotions that I was going through every single day were just gone. So I woke up and I did my makeup. Oh honey, I did my makeup. Lashes and all, you know the queen is a diva. So I'll put the picture right there. That is what I looked like at the time. I was like, yes, queen. I did my roommate's makeup as well. I was like, queen, let's slay. And I was doing makeup for like my other roommates before this one. Like it's therapeutic for me when I make someone just transform like that, you know, like piece by piece, step by step, you're just starting to glow and you're just starting to become what I envisioned. So I did makeup for a lot of patients, my friends, honey. So we were not allowed to take pictures in the hospital because, listen, honey, ain't nobody trying to get sued. If you take a picture and there's a reflection of someone that's a patient, the hospital can sue you or the patient can sue you. If you take a video and accidentally someone is in it, then you're in trouble. So my friend and I just went to outside where there was like greenery and just beautiful. We sat there, I made this little video. Feel lovely.
You look lovely.
Thank you, darling. Whatever they told you about Hunter's Creek, honey, was a lie. Because look at me now. When I came here, I was down and out. And now I've got my pizzazz back. Yes. I'm looking snazzy. Mental health. Yes, child. Listen, child. Whatever they told you, honey, they're robbing you of your freedom, because that is how I feel. I feel free. I feel liberated. When I left the hospital, oh yeah, my funds were depleted. how do you like that? But I was recovered, you know. It was the third day, my makeup was dead again, and you know, I felt confident. So on the 30th of November, the nurses told me that my funds were getting depleted, so I would have to leave the hospital soon. But I was okay with it, you know, like I was okay because that is what I needed. I needed to make friends that knew the struggles that I was going through. I needed to make friends that understood me. I needed to make friends that were going to help me get better every day. I needed to make changes. Then, honey, I left the hospital and my friend fetched me, and I've been with her since because I'm struggling with nightmares at the moment. I'm having nightmares, and when I'm in that dream, I can't wake up, and it's scary. So I don't want to be alone. So I'm still with her for the time being in her new house that I'm making a video in. So yeah, I've been with her. She's able to wake me up in the middle of the night if I'm crying, or if you know, like in that dream. I think my anxiety is at a low. I think I haven't been anxious since I left the hospital because I was afraid of transitioning again from inside to the outside world. But listen, honey, I'm adapting. Wow, cha. I haven't been anxious. I haven't been taking my meds. Yeah, so I am recovering still. I'll go home soon because I kind of miss my daughter and I miss my family, and I just, you know, but I'm waiting for my daughter's report from school, and I have to, you know, sort out her things for registration for the next year because I don't want to have to come back before I'm ready to come back, or, you know, all of that. So I'm doing well. All the things people told you about those places are nonsense. Some people told me that I'm going to hear about people that were raped, and people that were killed, and people that were listen to me lying, saying people that were killed, but people that attempted suicide, people that, you know, like they created a picture for me in my head that made me think that I wasn't going to survive there. There are groups, honey. There are groups. You're grouped based on what you came in for. So for instance, I was in the blue group. I don't know what blue represents or how blue is selected, but I was in the blue group. I had no one talk about trauma of that nature. There are other groups. There's red group, there's green group, and there's, I don't know what other groups are there. So people are in groups that are going to be beneficial for their recovery. You're not in a group with everyone. I've heard that at other hospitals, the groups are mixed. It wasn't mixed at Hunter's Craig Hospital. I was in blue group and it was phenomenal. So yeah, I'm recovering still. I'm still taking my medication. I'm still healing, I think is the word. I am still healing, I am still growing, and I am still learning how to take things as light as they are, because some things are not that bad. Some things are not that bad, honestly. And yeah, so I am so grateful, you guys, for the messages that you people sent me, for the encouraging gifts that I had. I got this gift from my wonderful cousin from Joburg. It was I think delivered, I'm not sure when, but I got it from my cousin from Joburg. Like, I have a good support system. Sorry, I have people that have been praying for me. I have people that have been supporting me. I am growing. I am learning to unlearn. I am learning new things, and I'm not taking things as seriously as I used to. Some things happen and they just bounce off of me. Some things happen and they do stick, but I know how to now create boundaries around myself. So yeah, if you're struggling with mental health, I suggest that you get the help that you need, because it is what you need. Do you understand what I'm saying? The help that you need is going to be beneficial for you because it's exactly what you need. So I'm doing great, you guys. I'm healing. I'm trying to stay off social media because the girl is a bit lazy to do her makeup. I'm taking my time with the process of adapting. So I will be going home soon, hopefully. I heard a rumor of a lockdown. I don't know if I'm going to be locked here. I can't be locked here. I will fight for me to get home because I need to be with my family at this time. I need to heal with them. I need to, grow with them. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me, and thank you for growing with me. I will make videos, I think, with less makeup sometimes. I don't know. Tell me what you think about me not wearing makeup. Anyway, I will make videos as much as I can to post over the holidays when I'm gone. But I'll try and make videos when I'm at home as well, because I've made videos in my mama's house. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for praying for me. I feel healed. I feel better. Psychiatric hospital is not what we think. It's not what we see in the movies. It's not what people say it is. Don't allow anyone that has never been to a hospital like that one I've been in to tell you what to expect when you get there. Because that's another thing that I realized. A lot of people had opinions, but they've never been there. So, it's hearsay, it's lies, it's things people think that are happening. It's none of that. I promise you, it's none of that. It is a beautiful environment. It is exactly what you need if you were going through what I have been going through. Mwah, I love you guys. Mwah, stay safe. Bye.